Camp Discovery VBS. God at work through us.
God is always working for the good of those who love Him. The Bible says His plans for me are good. God is always working for the good of those who love Him. He helps me do all the things I should. When I play every single day. When I jump all around. No matter what I'm doing, He is busy working, always looking after me. Am I good? God is always working for the good of those who love Him. The Bible says His plans for me are good. God is always working for the good of those who love Him. He helps me do all the things I should. When I sing every single day. When I dance all around. No matter what I'm doing, He is busy working, always looking after me. Am I good? God is always working for the good of those who love Him. The Bible says His plans for me are good. God is always working for the good of those who love Him. He helps me do all the things I should. When I sleep every single night. When I snooze in my bed. No matter what I'm doing, He is busy working, always looking after me. Am I good? God is always working for the good of those who love Him. The Bible says His plans for me are good. God is always working for the good of those who love Him. He helps me do all the things I should.
Hi, I'm Kay. Welcome to Camp Discovery. This is my helper, Maya. Hi, are you ready to sing, learn, and have fun? Well, let's get discovering. Our Bible story for today is David and Goliath.
David and Goliath. 1 Samuel chapter 17, verses 1 through 51.
The Philistines were enemies of God. Their army came to fight King Saul's army. A giant soldier named Goliath yelled,
"Bring out your best soldier to fight me. If your strongest soldier defeats me, we will be your slaves.
He boomed.
If I defeat him, you will be our slaves."
King Saul's soldiers were afraid. They did not want to fight the giant. Meanwhile, young David was taking food to his brothers. They were soldiers in King Saul's army. When David reached the camp, he saw Goliath. David heard the giant's challenge.
"I am not afraid to fight the giant,"
said David. King Saul called for David and told him,
"You cannot fight the giant. You are too young."
David replied,
"God will be with me."
King Saul gave his armor to David, but it was big and heavy. David wasn't used to wearing armor. David went to a nearby stream and picked up 5 stones. He stood before Goliath. The giant laughed at him. But David didn't care. He said,
"I come before you in the name of the Lord, who rules over all."
David put a stone in his sling and ran toward the giant. Then he let the stone fly. It hit Goliath's forehead, and he fell to the ground. The Philistines saw that their hero was dead. They ran away.
Wow, I love that story. Did you enjoy it? Yes, I'm so glad you did. Our lesson from that story is Jesus gives me courage. Can you say that? Jesus gives me courage. Yes, he does. I'm here with the memory verse for today. It comes from Joshua 1:9. It says, "Remember that I commanded you to be strong and brave. So don't be afraid. The Lord your God will be with you everywhere you go." God is always with us, so let's never forget it. All right, everyone, it's music time.
Only a boy named David, only a little sling. Only a boy named David, but he could pray and sing. Only a boy named David, only a rippling brook. Only a boy named David, but 5 little stones he took. And 1 little stone went in the sling, and the sling went round and round. And 1 little stone went in the sling, and the sling went round and round. And round and round and round and round and round and round and round. And 1 little stone went up in the air, and the giant came tumbling down. Only a boy named David, only a little sling. Only a boy named David, but he could pray and sing. Only a boy named David, only a rippling brook. Only a boy named David, but 5 little stones he took. And 1 little stone went in the sling, and the sling went round and round. And 1 little stone went in the sling, and the sling went round and round. And round and round and round and round and round and round and round. And 1 little stone went up in the air, and the giant came tumbling down.
Now it's arts and craft time. Hi, boys and girls. I hope you have your arts and craft package. This includes everything that you're going to need. So let's open up our craft package and take out the materials we'll be using for today. You'll need your glue. Now we're going to get our pipe cleaners, your box of crayons, we're going to get our popsicle sticks. There are 6 in the bag, but you only need 3. Now we're going to get a construction paper, any color construction paper that you'd like from the package. There are 5 included in each package, so you only need 1. And then you're going to get the Bristol board. And I think the last thing we're going to need from our package is our printed page. And we're only going to use this section here. One more thing that's needed, and it's not included in your package, is scissors. Make sure you get an adult to help you to cut out whatever you need to be cut. So first, we're going to cut the Bristol board along the line. We don't need the full thing, so only half. I've got my half of Bristol board, so I put the other half away. And now we're going to cut out the section needed from this printed page. And it has a Bible verse for today and the Bible story, which is the story of David and Goliath. Now we're going to stick this paper to the top of our Bristol board. So we're going to get the glue and we're going to glue around the perimeter of the paper. Making sure glue is all on my paper, and then we are going to stick it to the very top of our Bristol board. And we need to stick it to the top because we're going to create our sling at the bottom of the Bristol board. There we go. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to get our popsicle sticks. Remember, only 3 are going to use, and we're going to glue our popsicle sticks onto the Bristol board in the shape of a Y, which looks like a sling, right? So I'm just going to glue. Make sure you put enough glue on the popsicle stick because we want it to stick to the Bristol board. So you might need to put enough and then just press it down until it is secured to the Bristol board. Then we'll take our pipe cleaner and wrap it around the top of our 2 popsicle sticks to let it look like a V. And that's going to be our sling. So you could put it as loose as you want or as tight as you like. And then after we've attached it to the popsicle stick, we're going to glue that down to get that Y shape to look like a sling. Remember, hold down those popsicle sticks. See, I didn't hold it down long enough. I applied more glue and now I'm gonna hold it down. All right, there is my sling. And now I'm going to draw 5 stones using a crayon, whichever color you like. I'm going to use black. I'm going to draw 5 circles that will represent my stones. And then after you've drawn them, you're going to cut them out carefully. If you can't cut it out, ask a helper to assist you. Maybe an older brother or sister or mommy or daddy at home. Alright, so once you cut out your stones, you're going to use the glue to attach them to the bottom of the Bristol board and one into the sling. And there we have it. We're almost done. So now we're going to take our crayons and we're going to color in the saying at the top of the paper. Whatever color you like. Take your time and you color it in. Make it as beautiful, as colorful as you want it to be. Ta-da! And now we have it. David knew that God was with him. And we have our memory verse, Joshua 1:9. Well, friends, we've come to the end of our first day. I hope that you enjoyed and had a great time. Until tomorrow, see you again at Camp Discovery. Bye.